It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports. And coming up, we'll see the dynamic Alvin Kamara. He'll be a focal point of his offense this week. It's the Bengals and the Desperados. Next on EA Sports.
Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14.
This taken in at the goal line. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one is capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
Here's the first carry for Khalil Herbert.
And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30.
You talk about this Bengals defense.
They were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
They held them to well under 200 yards of total offense. That's a number you can really focus on, too, because the way offenses run in today's game, they're usually pretty smooth, and they give you a lot of misdirection, a lot of trickery. They're able to hold in there and stuff it.
Off play action. Nix. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. Here's Corey Bojorquez to punt this thing away. And now a high kick trying to pin him back. Now a fair catch taken, maybe a yard or 2 shy of midfield. So here are the Bengals now in great field position to start. And they're led out by their mobile quarterback out of West Virginia. It's Geno Smith.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. 1 touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
The numbers there for Kamara from a week ago. 19 carries, 74 yards.
They're coming off of back-to-back wins, and I think a lot of credit belongs to this guy right here because, to me, he's not only carried his weight, he's carried a few other guys along as well. He's helped draw defensive attention away from not just him, but open things up for his teammates, too. So if this winning streak is going to continue to have some legs to it, he has to remain effective and put together another nice game.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
Smith's throw taken in by Samuel.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And they needed to be because the game was a game we don't see very often anymore. Low scoring, slugging it out in the trenches. One play can make the difference type of the game, and each play took on more importance, and they got it done.
They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. It's his target, the tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. Touchdown, Bengals! Mo Alley-Cox, his first touchdown on the year.
And the Bengals are on the board first here this afternoon.
Lutz with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. That time a 6-play drive, and it ends with a Bengals score.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
And they came into play here off 2 straight victories. They're back to 500 on the year, but Charles, is this little mini run coming to?
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And
he's going to step out of bounds all the way down on the other side of midfield.
And what a big-time play there. And even 40 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Nix escaping the pressure right.
And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much. And Khalil Herbert was the one he was looking for.
And that'll bring up 2nd down.
You talk about this Bengals defense.
And they find themselves just outside the top 10 in the league against the pass, currently bringing up the number 11 spot.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
When you're a capable runner, oftentimes your quarterback coach, your offensive coordinator, they love to see you break the pocket and go ahead and take off. I think he could have gotten vertical and picked up something there. Instead, he pushed it.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now, before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this 1st quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. Just a 25-yard punt. Not what he was hoping for by any stretch.
And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10.
They begin on the ground with Kamara. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. Staying on the ground on 1st with Kamara.
And he'll get what he can up the middle. 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37.
Back to throw, Smith. That's Samuel, caught left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 2nd catch for him today, and he'll wind up a 1st down. Smith.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Here's Minshew. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Again, Minshew looking to throw. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And that'll skip out of bounds inside the 20 at the 17-yard line.
Out is Mexico City now to go on offense.
The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or...
A wild throw there, and it is intercepted.
Picked up by Jair Alexander. And he'll take this back down inside the 20.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Looking to throw it. Minshew over the middle, complete to Samuel. So the completion gets him just a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. Down the 18-yard line.
Ready for the 2nd quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here, as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. From the gun, Minshew to throw.
And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Minshew sets to throw. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on third down. So far, only allowed one conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
So the interception set him up a terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
Taken at the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me,
and he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's going to get this down inside the 40 before he's finally ridden out of bounds. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Nix. And that is taken in by Njoku. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 17-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Herbert. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. The tackle by Quincy Williams.
And that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Back to throw. Nix eluding the pressure right. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
So the 3rd drive's the charm. They are on the board, albeit with just a field goal.
Yeah, 3 points from 3 drives. That's not going to win you a whole lot of football games. Hopefully the fact they were able to move the ball a little bit can wake up their offense.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Cincinnati's offense coming back here onto the field. And they are back to 500 on the year, got the win last weekend, and it's one that kept their playoff hopes alive.
And if you do have those hopes, 500 is not where you want to be at this point of the year. Now, we know they've battled through some rough patches this season, so it now comes down to how they're going to finish. Not out of it, can't afford any more missteps, though.
A big play there on the catch and run. 75 yards.
Big-time credit. What a play design there. They wanted to get him loose in the open field, and they succeeded. He had all sorts of room to operate in, and they found...
And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Reggie Gilliam, his first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Lutz good on the extra point, and the lead is now 17-3. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Out is Mexico City now to go on offense. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done. I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
They go play action here on first down. Dancing to his left. And that's complete to K.J. Osborne. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a 13-yard pickup as the downs reset. Looking to throw. Nix, flush to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up.
Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
Off play action. Nix steps away to his left.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
As quarterbacks like to do, he pushed it downfield on that throw. But I think that since he was outside the pocket and there was open space, it would have been a good time for his first carry of the game.
The offense on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 19. Escaping the pressure right.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line.
It's a big play there on third down. And even 40 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Khalil Herbert.
His 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Desperados are back within a score. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that slices the lead down to 17-10.
Desperados 10. Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Now a hit and a loose football. And I believe he was able to get this back. He was. Boy, after giving up the touchdown, lucky that didn't turn into another. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Out of the gun, Smith.
That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll leave them with a 3rd and just a yard.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Smith going to throw on 3rd and 1. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
Holding offense.
He's trying to protect his quarterback's blind side. Got nabbed for the hold.
You have one job over there. Make sure that man does not get hit. So if you have to hold occasionally, do so because they don't catch all of them. This time they did.
And they will rally and stop him short of the first down. They get him to the ground at the 26.
4th down, so Jake Camarda is out there.
They call that a punt of 38 yards officially.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Back out comes this offense now late in this first half. And with great starting field position and 1 timeout in their pocket, they could still come away with points here in the late going.
Throwing on first down. Nix flushed out right.
Targeting more, and he's got him on the crossing pattern.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. And he'll go right back to Moore, complete again. first down as they are definitely in field goal range now, down at the 20-yard line.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. Butker's kick here is good, and that will cut this lead back down to 4 now. It's 17-13.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Now a hit and a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there. That was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game.
Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Bengal offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. This offense set to begin the third quarter, and Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one, so now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have the control in this ball game, and down the stretch, being able to be balanced. Either throw it or run it and try and win this ball game.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
This out quickly to Williams.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
We got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
There goes a deep ball, end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Here's Smith.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the red zone now, Smith.
That's complete to his tight end Freiermuth.
So the completion good for just 3. And it's 2nd down.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately because if you let that big guy get a head of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. Again, Smith. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's fake.
And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Deebo Samuel, a 14-yard touchdown.
And the Bengals take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Lutz with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a two-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realize what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a three-possession game.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. This is caught inside the 15. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And it's caught. Touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Desperados have cut it back within a score. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
And whistle blown. A timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. The offense and Alvin Kamara heading back onto the field. And he's closing in on that number that all running backs circled beginning of the year, the number 1,000. Could do it on this drive.
And you have to think to yourself that this moment, getting to this spot, it started in the offseason, right? Not just the workouts, right? Not just getting yourself physically prepared to play, but mentally, as well as your team, as well as your unit, head coach, offensive coordinator. We run the football. We give you opportunities. He's taking advantage of it.
And when you get this close to the mark, you just hope things don't tighten up, right? You probably want to get there and get it in your rearview mirror.
You really do, don't you? Because now it becomes predominant, and you wonder about play calling as well. Do you want to call plays to get that out of the way, or are you still calling plays to win the game first? That becomes the burden of the play call.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he's on here to punt it away. This is taken at the 23. They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42. And they will take over 1st and 10. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Nix. He'll buy some time right. And this one too low.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Flush to his right. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. They'll get 34 yards there.
One of the things that led this organization to commit to him as a starting quarterback as a rookie, his ability to keep his eyes downfield and make plays out of the pocket. Able to see the receiver while on the move and complete a really accurate throw.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
This now a 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Nix. They'll set up the screen for Herbert. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off. Back now in Cincinnati, as we are set to bring you the home stretch here, the 4th quarter. On 1st and 10, Nix. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the 1st.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Khalil Herbert, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Desperados have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that gives them a 3-point lead.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Bengal offense on their way out as we look at the playoff race in the AFC. Now the current playoff picture, and you can see they are one of those 3 wild card teams, at least for the moment, but they have not clinched that spot, Charles. And look, their message has been clear. We're keeping our foot on the gas to the very end.
And how about the theater and the drama that's involved, partner? The best part, we've got a front row seat to it all. And I think this is obviously the ultimate goal when they added the 7 seeds to the playoffs back in 2020. More drama, more teams in it late in the season, and more importance on games like this.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. And this offense on 3rd down today, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing is Smith. And he is caught. And he is going to have the Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. A 10th carry for Kamara. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. And that almost intercepted. Oh, they would have loved to have their first pick of the game right there, but at least it does get them to 4th down. The Bengals bring out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Not too shabby here. This will skip out of bounds at about the 12-yard line. Out is Mexico City now to go on offense. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. Now Herbert to start the drive. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Here's a 2nd and 8. Herbert once more. And he's going to lose yardage here back at the 8. It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. So here's a 3rd and 14. Looking to throw. Nix escaping the pressure right. Boye Mafe able to record his 5th sack of the season. CD, a little bit of feast or famine for him. He's had some success throwing the football, but also now he's been sacked 4 times.
Yeah, you just mentioned the 4 sacks, but you're right. He has managed to hang in there and make plays at times. His offensive line, they've got to figure it out and pick things up and give him more opportunities, and he has to help them by getting rid of the ball a little bit quicker as well.
A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And the Bengals will take over in terrific field position. Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And he will take it on in for the Bengals touchdown. Alvin Kamara, 29 yards. And the Bengals have retaken the lead. Lutz good on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. 27. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. Throwing to start the drive. Nix flushed out right. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they could afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. 44 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Herbert powering up the middle. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On 2nd down, a run with Herbert. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
Quincy Williams on the tackle. A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Well, the noise got to be an issue now offensively. Here's 3rd and 6. Back to throw. Nix. On a huge mistake late. It's intercepted. Picked up by Isaiah Rodgers. And the Bengals are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
After the interception, here's Smith. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. Trying to run down some clock with Kamara. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
Maybe the old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
Timeout called for by the defense, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Bengals bring out their punter now. And you wonder, could they possibly think about taking a safety here? And he'll take it just outside the 40. It'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. And out will come the offense as they take over. The situation for them offensively as follows. Down by 4, 65 seconds remaining. A possible crippling loss to their playoff status in the balance, barring a late score. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to let it fly. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And that's the downside of taking these big shots, because they're definitely lower percentage plays. And now you look up and it's 4th down. So not only do you have to worry about getting big yardage, you also need to just keep the game alive.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's brought down.